Hey guys, this is Jensen here, and today's story is a pretty funny story. So, this takes place in February of this year, and my friend comes over, and we're just watching TV, and I get kind of bored, and this friend is kind of stupid, so I think to prank him, and I have paper, coffee grounds, toilet paper, and matches, so I think, maybe I could make a fake joint with it, and prank my friend that it's weed. And, that there's a really low chance that anyone would believe that because, weed smells and the way it, feels. There's no way. I'm just thinking, even though he's stupid, I don't think he'll believe it. But I tried anyway. So I'm like, hey, do you want to do weed? And then I take 2 hits of the coffee joint. And then he takes a couple hits. I think he took 5, actually. And then about 5 to 10 minutes later, he's acting like he's high. And keep in mind, this is off of coffee. He acts like he's high. And he never acts different whenever he has caffeine. Like, if he has an energy drink, he acts normal. So it's not the caffeine. It's just in his mind. So he literally thought he was high or something. And so there were matches. And then he was, holding the matchbox, right? And then he's like, should I stick a match on my dick hole? And I'm like, no. But I thought he was kidding. And then he puts out his, tiny little dick. And then he sticks it inside of the hole. It looks disgusting. It just looks it looks so gross. And he sticks it in there. So gross. And then what he does is he lights it and puts it in. I don't know how he does that without getting scared. And I don't know how that doesn't hurt him, but that's just disgusting. And then he uses the excuse, I'm high right now. He literally thought he was high. And then he starts burning his pubes. And he's like, I'm burning my puberty hairs. And then he burns his armpit hairs too. And then I actually FaceTimed my cousin just to show him what he was doing. And he thought it was disgusting too. But, then we were watching Big Mouth, and then he took his dick out as a joke, and, he did it again. He put the match in again, it was 20 minutes later. And then what he did is, we saw this, part of and keep in mind, I didn't tell him yet, he still thought he was high. We saw this part, there was, this episode where it's, it shows people naked, kinda, I mean, it's a cartoon, but... And then he's like, pause it so we can jack off. Let me take a picture and go into the bathroom and jack off. He literally just says that out loud. I thought it was, the most funny thing ever. And then, after this wonderful night of him being an absolute weirdo, I'm like, you weren't high. You didn't just smoke weed. That was coffee. He's like, no, I don't believe you. It has to be, it has to be weed. And then actually a few months later, I did this again. I pranked him again. So yeah, there wasn't as funny of a reaction the next time I did it, but it was still kind of funny. He still fell for it. Actually, we didn't even let him, we let him take 1 hit, and then me and my friend did it, and then just put it down the hole. And he was like, no, I want to smoke that weed. So he still fell for it again after I told him it was a joke the first time. But I know it's a pretty short story. I'll try to have stories that are longer than this, but whenever a funny thing like this happens, it might be short, so. But that's it for this video. There's also another story related to him that I might tell. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird, though. But I might tell another story related to this guy and kind of the same type of thing. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and peace.